This is one of the biggest reasons that people fail when it comes to flexibility training. It's not for the want of trying, it's generally down to not understanding how to progress. Now in this video, I want to give you a little breakdown of different methods of stretching that are going to allow you to become strong and flexible at the same time. Let's check it out. The first thing we want to look at is just educating the tissue to be in a lengthened position, which is why you start to see people looking at passive stretching so that you can actually get comfortable in these positions, or at least start to learn how to tolerate it. So for example, if I wanted to lengthen my hamstrings here, I'm giving myself the security of support here, so like a bolster or a block, and then I'm just looking to kind of sit in this position. Now, spending a long time in here might sound good for some people, but the reality is most people don't have 5 minutes to just sit here in 7 or 8 different exercises. We're time poor, so let's show you a little bit more of an effective way. What I recommend with most of this is if we spend about 45 seconds in this position, we could then push our knees down onto the blocks and then we relax. We push down for about 5 seconds, so we're starting to educate this tissue to recruit. If that starts to feel easy, then what we can also look at is what's happening on the closing angle side, so that we start to get the body a little bit more comfortable in these positions. For example, we could be pulling the leg back in, we can even keep it a little bit bent if we need to, and just getting comfortable using this closing angle. So recruiting the tissue at the front of the hip. And this is going to allow us to flex a lot more efficiently. Then the next point we could do is we could start to add a little bit more resistance to these movements. And so just like if you were strength training, we can unlock the knees here. We're going to really look to lengthen the hamstring by pushing the butt behind us, and then we pull back up. Want to make this more challenging, then we can elevate the toes. So by elevating the toes, we're now already testing the length of the hamstring. Again, we start to add resistance, and as we get better at this, we can always just add more weight until we get to the stage where we've got just enough resistance that we're comfortable with. And so most of this is just understanding where you're at on that continuum. If you need to just be comfortable educating the tissue in that position, if you want to start taking it up a notch and add in a little bit more strength, i.e. adding some weight. Don't overthink it, just get to work. You're welcome.